Welcome to another episode of Mexican the Kitchen. I have this pan here on the stove on a medium fire. It's a 3 out of 6. And I'm gonna add some onions in there. I'm also adding some garlic. And I'm also gonna add some tomato into it. Now I'm cutting everything because I'm gonna smash it all together. So we're gonna leave it here for a few minutes. You'll notice that the pan now is searing. It's sounding nice. And I'm adding this 1 liter of chicken broth. And we're gonna leave this to boil for around 10 minutes. Now all our ingredients are boiling. And I'm gonna take a blender and I'm gonna add all the tomatoes first, because they're gonna make the water and it will make the blending easy. Then we take the onions and the garlics, make sure there's nothing left. And we're gonna go to the blender and we're gonna blend this whole thing maybe for a minute or two. We wanna make sure that it's really nice, really soft. We don't want any lumps in there. Once we're done, we're gonna go to our pot. And on this pot, I have some canola oil already. It's on a 2 out of 6 on the stove. And I'm using this Pasilla chili. You can also use Guajillo. If you can't find the whole chili, sometimes they sell it as a powder, so you can use the powder in here. And we're gonna cook it for a while. This happens really fast, so you have to be quick. We don't want it to burn. It will become crispy, but we want to see all that flavor, all that color go into the oil without them burning. If they burn, it will be a bit bitter. Once they're done, we're gonna take them out. You don't have to take everything out. I usually leave a couple pieces there to give some more flavor. But if you use powder, then you don't take them out. You just let it there. And you add all the tomato sauce we blended. You have to be careful here and make it quick, because you're adding water to the oil and it will most likely jump. And that's why we don't want the pot to be too hot. So we'll add our chicken broth here. We're gonna add some salt into it. And I have here a bunch of fresh parsley. So we're gonna add this fresh parsley in there. Just put the whole thing in there. You can take it away later. I don't usually mind if some of that goes into the plate. You can still eat it. Some people don't like it. Basically, we're ready here with the preparation. This soup just needs to be boiling, maybe for 15 minutes. So we'll just cover it up and let it be there on a medium fire. While we wait for our soup to be ready, we're gonna start with the plating. And basically I'm using these tortilla chips. You can buy any kind you like, but I like these ones because they taste a lot like corn. They're these blue corn chips. And you're gonna crush it into small pieces. Usually tortilla soup has small strings of tortilla, deep fried. This is a bit too big, you want smaller pieces. And those deep fried tortillas usually go in there, but I cannot really find tortillas too often here, so it's way easier to have this kind of thing. Of course, if you find tortillas, those are way nicer. Now, I'm also adding some cheese. You can use any white fresh cheese. I'm using this salad cheese they sell here. It's quite nice. And we're also gonna add avocado. After the avocado, we're gonna use a teaspoon of creme fraiche or sour cream. And we'll top everything with some chili flakes from the chilies we fried. And Mexican cuisine is not all about the spiciness, but many of these peppers or chilies like this one, you'll notice they're not really spicy. They just give a lot of flavor. And now we have our soup ready. Basically, it has been boiling for a while now, and it's basically ready for us to serve. And what I like to do is, if you have a teapot or a nice base or jar where you can put just the liquid into, it looks really nice, because now we have these plates and we can have the plates on the table. We give every guest their own plate, and then we just come with the jar and pour the soup on top of it, and it looks beautiful. It's a really nice dish when you have all the ingredients, and then when you have this serving the soup on the table, it gives it a really beautiful presentation, and it really makes your mouth water. This is how you make the tortilla soup. And you will taste the freshness of the cheese, the freshness of the avocado, the strong taste of the chilies, the tomato. All the flavors mix really nice. Parsley gives it a really nice touch. So just try it. Maybe the tortilla chips you can have more on the table, because when you have the normal tortillas that you deep fry, they're gonna be really crunchy and they stay like that. But when you use these ones, they get really soft. So it's maybe better to have some more on the table, and you can just put them slowly as you eat. But other than that, the flavor is really good. It's great. It's probably one of my favorite soups. So try it at home. It's so nice. Try the recipe. Write your comments below. Any questions you have. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.